Good day everyone, Ruene here. I want to talk to you about something that could or will in the near future quietly be costing your organization a fortune. Most executives don't even know it's happening, and as we deploy AI in our business, these costs will grow exponentially. It's called token economics, and once you understand it, you'll never look at your AI investment the same way again. Think of a token as the unit of fuel that powers every AI conversation. Every word you type into an AI system and every word it types back, that costs money. We call those input tokens and output tokens. It's like a taxi meter. The moment you start a conversation with an AI, the meter is running. Every question in, every answer out. Click, click, click. Now imagine thousands of your employees using AI every single day. Suddenly, that meter isn't clicking, it's spinning. Here's what makes this a boardroom conversation, not just an IT conversation. A single automated AI workflow can consume millions of tokens in a single day. That's the equivalent of thousands of individual queries, running on autopilot, 24 hours a day. Without controls in place, your monthly AI bill can go from what you budgeted to something that gives your CFO a heart attack. And it can happen fast. AI token spend is a material financial risk, not a technology cost, a financial risk, one that belongs on the same agenda as any other significant business expenditure. Now here's the part that surprises most executives. Controlling cost isn't just about watching how many tokens you use or how much those tokens cost. It's about making sure those tokens are doing useful work. AI systems can sometimes produce answers that sound completely confident and authoritative, but are simply wrong. We call this hallucination. The AI didn't lie intentionally, it just filled in gaps with plausible sounding information. When an AI gives a wrong answer, one of two things happens. Either your employee doesn't catch it and makes a bad decision based on false information, or they do catch it and they ask the question again and again until they get something they trust. Every single one of those reruns costs tokens, more meter clicks. Here is one of the most important ideas in AI financial management. It's called the true cost formula, and it's beautifully simple. The real cost of AI is not just the price per token, it's the price per token multiplied by how many attempts it takes to get a correct answer. Here's a real example. Model A costs $3 per million tokens, but it gets things wrong often enough that your team needs to rerun queries 1.5 times on average. Your real cost? $4.50. Model B costs $3.50 per million tokens, but it's so accurate that reruns are almost never needed. Your real cost? $3.54. Model A looked cheaper on the invoice, but Model B is actually 27% cheaper in real terms. That is the insight that changes how you evaluate AI investment. Now that you understand the true cost formula, let me tell you how we actively drive that cost down. Not once, but continuously. The AI model market is moving faster than almost any technology market we have ever seen. New models are released continuously, prices drop, capabilities improve. What cost $10 per million tokens 2 months ago may cost 50 cents today, with better accuracy. This is actually very good news for organizations that are positioned to take advantage of it. But here is the catch. If you build your AI use cases directly on top of a specific model, hardwired to Claude, or hardwired to Gemini, or hardwired to any single provider, then every time a better, cheaper model comes along, you face a costly and time-consuming rebuild. Your IT team has to re-engineer the solution from scratch. By the time they're done, the market has moved again. Vendor lock-ins make it impossible to move. That is exactly the trap we help you to avoid. Our approach is to keep the use case completely separate from the model. Think of it like a plug and a socket. The use case, the business problem we are solving, is the plug. The AI model is the socket. As long as the interface between them is standardized, you can change the socket without touching the plug. We build every AI deployment on a platform with what we call an AI aggregator at its core. This aggregator connects to multiple AI models simultaneously. Some cloud providers offer AI aggregation services that add margin to token pricing for models not running on their own infrastructure, which can make them more expensive than working directly with the model vendor. This is an important point to evaluate carefully. The right AI aggregator should do the opposite. It should simplify model access, improve procurement flexibility, and help secure better pricing than you would achieve by contracting with each vendor individually. Both commercial models like Claude and Gemini, and open source models that can be run at a fraction of the cost. The aggregator monitors all of them continuously. When a new model emerges that can deliver the same quality output at a lower cost, we switch. Not rebuild, switch. The use case stays exactly as it was. The business experience stays exactly as it was. Only the engine underneath changes. And the switch can happen in hours or 1 or 2 days, not months. We also use intelligent routing, meaning not every task needs the most powerful, most expensive model. A simple question gets routed to a low-cost model. A complex legal analysis gets routed to a frontier model, where the quality justifies the cost. The right engine for the right job, automatically. Here is the strategic reality. AI models are rapidly becoming a commodity. Just as computing power and cloud storage became a commodity, AI intelligence is heading in the same direction. The organizations that win will not be the ones that picked the right model today. They will be the ones that built their AI infrastructure to exploit every wave of improvement. We are building for that future. A future where we are never locked in, never left behind, and always operating at the most cost-effective point the market offers, without ever compromising on accuracy or results. If you get this right, the cost of AI in your business will be manageable. If you get this wrong, the cost of AI will bankrupt you. So how do we fix the hallucination problem? Part of the answer is something called RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Don't worry about the technical name. Instead of letting the AI answer purely from its own training, we anchor every answer to your organization's own approved documents and knowledge bases. Think of it like the difference between asking a new employee to answer a customer question from memory versus giving them the official policy manual and saying, "Find the answer in here and tell me which page it's on." The result? Hallucination rates drop from 15% down to 1 to 2%. Answers become consistent. Users stop second-guessing, reruns drop dramatically, and your token costs fall. Not because you're using less AI, but because the AI is doing useful work the first time. But we don't stop there. We instruct the AI to say, "I don't know," when it isn't certain. Every answer comes with a source citation and a confidence indicator. And for high-stakes outputs, legal, financial, compliance, a human in the loop is part of the AI workflow. And we don't simply deploy and hope for the best. We test every model, every single day. Your domain experts prepare a defined set of examination questions. Why daily? Because AI models can drift. The same model that passed your quality bar last month may start producing subtly different answers this month. Daily testing means we catch that drift early, before it becomes a business problem. Think of it like a daily health check. You don't wait until someone collapses to find out they were unwell. None of these controls exist when you go directly to Claude or Gemini or ChatGPT or any other AI model on its own. Those are powerful tools, but they are raw engines. They still make mistakes 9 out of 10 times. When your employees use them directly, there are no guardrails, no citation checks, no consistency controls, no token budgets, No hallucination monitoring, nothing. This is precisely why we deploy AI through a governed platform that sits between your people and the underlying models. That platform is where all of these controls sit, where RAG is enforced, outputs are validated through hallucination checks, costs are tracked, full audit trails are logged, usage analytics are available for every AI action, and human review is triggered when needed. Think of it in this way. A racing car engine is an extraordinary piece of engineering, but you wouldn't hand the engine to anyone and expect them to drive it. The platform is the car around the engine. It's what makes the power usable and safe. And here is the business reality I want you to understand. In a business context, getting it right 9 times out of 10 is not good enough. One wrong answer in a compliance document, that is the one that creates the liability. One incorrect figure in a financial report, one inconsistent response, that creates the liability, the reputational damage, or the regulatory breach. In business, we don't accept 90% accuracy from our people. We shouldn't accept it from our AI either. The platform is how we close that gap. Every rand spent on AI tokens should be doing useful work. Every AI response should be accurate, grounded, and consistent. And every AI investment should pay for itself. That is what business AI helps you with. Not just cost control, but confidence. Confidence that your AI is working for you, not against you. And confidence that as the market evolves, your organization evolves with it. Always ahead, never locked in, and never paying more than you need to. Control token cost and hallucination rate, and you win with token economics. Thank you. Until next time.